Shake them bundles. Shake that ass. Shake them bundles, girl. Shake that ass. Can you multitask? Can you multitask? Can you multitask? Can you multitask? Shake them bundles. Shake that ass. Shake them bundles, girl. Shake that ass. It ain't nothing like a ass with some bundles. She shake it every time she hear some bass rumble. Bundles like Pocahontas, she make her own fucking money. She next on both stage, and to the stage I'm running. I don't care what they say, they show her what you pay. I don't care what they say, they show her what you pay. I wonder, can she twerk it on his dick though? I pulled up by her bundles, then I bought some more. Only thing that is fake is the bitch they hate. Only thing that is fake is the bitch that hate. You bundles, tell a bitch. You bundles, tell a bitch. You bundles, tell a bitch. You bundles. Bundles, 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 bundles. Shake them bundles. Shake that ass. Shake them bundles, girl. Shake that ass. Can you multitask? Can you multitask? Can you multitask? Can you multitask? Shake them bundles. Shake that ass. Shake them bundles, girl. Shake that ass. If your wig ain't split, you can't fuck with me. I need a trophy. She shake that ass every time I play that Cardi B. I like it when she shake it right in front of me. It's something about a round ass, my kryptonite. Trying to fuck the night. If I play right, I might. I bought 3 bags of bundles, cost me $150. I told her go on to call her a motherfucking beautician. I don't care what they say, they show her what you pay. I don't care what they say, they show her what you pay. I don't care what they say, they show her what you pay. I don't care what they say, they show her what you pay. Bundles, 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 bundles. Shake them bundles, shake that ass. Shake them bundles, girl. Shake that ass. Can you multitask? Can you multitask? Can you multitask? Can you multitask? Shake them bundles. Shake that ass. Shake them bundles, girl. Shake that ass. I don't care what they say. They show her what you pay. I don't care what they say. They show her what you pay. I don't care what they say. They show her what you pay. I don't care what they say. They show her what you pay.
You are now listening to The Block with your host Stephanie Love and yours truly, Black, on VillaCoolaRadio.com. Let's go.
Blah, blah. Everything is everything for Sheezy. Blah, blah. Probably done it all, homie, believe me. Blah, blah. We made the impossible look easy for Sheezy. I'll never leave my block, my niggas need me.
What up, people?
What
this
up?
is your girl, Stephanie Love, on The Block.
What's going on? You had some Robitussin or something before you walked in here?
I know what it is.
What? No, I just have come to a couple of conclusions this morning.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, can you run that shit back? Because I'm running on just a few hours of sleep, and so I'm gonna need you to be excited, so I can be excited, so everybody can be excited.
Thank y'all for tuning in to The Block. This is episode 58.
58.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had a special guest coming in, but due to the weather, guys, we're going to postpone. We don't want anybody driving and risking their life for The Block. Who are we? Who is Villa Koola? So we're going to keep this show rolling. Thank y'all for tuning in, guys. It's raining out there. Be safe. It is going to get cold. The weather will be dropping in the next couple of days, so we officially have hit fall season.
Are y'all excited about the weather changing? I was talking to Cam earlier.
I'm just waiting to be introduced. I ain't even been introduced yet.
Oh. Shout out to Blizzardy Black on The Block.
Hey,
up, baby?
It's your boy Black on The Block.
Shout out to our boy D Forbes. He's
What up,
here
what up?
again.
Yeah.
Special guest host. guys, look forward to him being here indefinitely.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, let me tell y'all the secret.
I don't even know the secret. What's the secret?
Is, they hire your replacement, train your replacement up, and then they kick you out.
That's not how that works.
That is how it works.
I mean, it does sometimes.
That's how it works.
Yeah, I mean.
They be like, all right, well, we're going to hold on a little bit longer. We're going to train them up to where we need them to be. And we're going to get that black ass nigga out of here.
Nah, man.
No, the only way you get your ass out of here is wrong. Shout out to everybody out there. Thank y'all for tuning in. Guys, I want to remind you, this year's goal for the block is going to be to reach more followers on YouTube. So if you have not subscribed to the Villa Koola radio page on YouTube, we ask that you go do that now. You'll be able to catch our episodes live on there as well, but we want to drive our views up on YouTube, guys. So
I got a question. When you go live on YouTube, can you see the people's comments and stuff as they say them?
I don't think so.
I'm not the one to ask that. You have to ask the IT guy.
Can you see the comments in real time on YouTube?
He's not an IT guy. He is.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter. I just need an answer.
So,
right. But I can see if somebody's watching on YouTube as they comment. All right.
I think you would have.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm getting kicked out. Well, for future references.
I think you would have to go to YouTube to see any YouTube posts. But
right, I know that, but I'm just saying that way we can respond to our YouTube followers as well as our Facebook followers. See what I'm saying?
Would you like for me to monitor the YouTube?
Sure, that would be great. Thank you, super producer. So it makes you so super.
All right, guys. So today's show is going to be a great show. We got a couple of topics to discuss. We're definitely going to get into the saga with Kanye West visiting the White House today. Then, as we know, Halloween is coming up, and there is a town in Virginia who has passed a new law. Some of you may be surprised. I definitely agree with it, but according to our production meeting a couple of days ago, everyone's not on one accord, so you'll hear about that later. But we're going to go ahead and get this show rolling. You are now tuned into the block. Remember, you can catch us live every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Periscope, YouTube, Facebook, and also Twitch. And then also VillaCoolaRadio.com. So shout out to all those platforms, all the listeners, wherever it is that you are listening to. The block feels your presence. We feel your spirit. Shout out to everyone that's tuned into the block. Thank you, Aisha, for tuning in. I probably will not make your event. I saw your message saying that you're speaking at 1:15. Unfortunately, Aisha, I'm not going to get out of here by 1:15. So my heart definitely goes out to you. I wish you the best of luck. Shout out to D'Amico Star, guys. If you have not listen to his album, please go down my timeline. I have shared it a couple of times.
What's
ladies.
His album called?
It's a hit. Don't ask me. I forgot. I'm sorry, D'Amico. But
my bad. Hey, yo,
he has a song. He has a song on his
points,
album.
bro.
I can tell you a song. A song that's my favorite on his album is Platter.
Okay.
And that the name should just say it.
That makes up for it right there.
So,
you know
ladies, go. I will share the information a little later. Shout out to my girl, Sophia Ruby. Shout out to Sophia Ruby. Sophia dropped her single this week called Elevation. Okay. And it is definitely, matter of fact, I think I'm going to switch things up. And I said today, if I want shit done, I'm going to start doing it myself. I see that shit. So shout out to Sophia Ruby. I'm going to see if I can tweak a little bit of the show today and maybe get your song played today. If not, baby, I'll get it on there. But go visit my page, Stephanie Love. Sophia did a freestyle yesterday called Bitch. And it was hot.
It's called Bitch.
It's called Bitch.
It's okay.
And I was surprised. Sophia Ruby, you might got something. So she will be in town in the next couple of weeks, so maybe we'll get her to come through Villa Koola and spit some bars. I kind of have put her up for a challenge and told her my bars are better than her. So we'll see how that goes. Shout out to Solo, Texas and East Smith. They were going to be in the building, guys. It's nothing but safety comes first. So they are the winners of Rage on the Stage, the very first one. Shout out to Rage on the Stage. I believe that they're having one tonight. So if you're not doing anything, go visit Rage on the Stage. But Solo, Texas and East Smith were the very first winners of this event that goes down every month. And they were going to come to the show to do their interview that we owed them. However, due to the weather, we have pushed it out a couple of weeks. So they will be here. They just won't be here today. Okay. So girls, we Underground Queens, we definitely can't wait to meet you guys, because we know that when y'all come through, it's going to be a turn up.
And I believe that Rage on the Stage was last week, Stephanie Love, if I'm not mistaken.
You want to bet $5?
Yeah, let's bet $5.
Let's bet.
Oh, it's official.
Okay. All right, so we're going to find out when Rage on the Stage is, but we're going to go ahead and get this party started. So, Kanye West. Rage on the Stage is, but we're going to go ahead and get this party started. Okay. All right, so guys, Kanye West visited the White House this Wednesday. How do y'all feel about that?
I'm not mad at that.
Not mad at that. All right. So Kanye was certainly making an impression at the White House Thursday. I'm sorry, I said Wednesday, but it was Thursday, where he met with Trump, and it was only expected that he was supporting his Make America Great Again hat. West discussed issues important to the black community with the president, including job opportunities for former prisoners, increasing manufacturing jobs, and reducing violence in Chicago. He recently sparked controversy, most of us know already, for wearing the Trump Make America Great hat again. Right. On Saturday Night Live. That sent everyone into a frenzy, especially the black community, and especially a proud black woman like me. West has urged the black community to open their hearts to Trump instead of criticizing the president as a racist. He talked to Trump about how the hat made him feel, in addition to talking about his hometown of Chicago, being a father, and mental health issues. Right. Well, regarding that infamous hat, though, he actually told Trump that he sat across from him in the Oval Office, and that when he puts on the MAGA hat, it makes him feel like Superman.
He said that.
Yeah, he said that. It came out of his mouth. He said Superman. So, guys.
Damn.
Opinions, please. Opinions.
Black.
This is my opinion.
Yes, sir. Oh, no comment. Bullshit. Look, man, Kanye, it's getting hard to defend you, man. Fuck, it's getting hard to defend you. And it's not even really so much about me and Trump, man. That superhero comment, man, that Superman comment about the fucking hat, man. Whoa. And then, like, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck? And then, I mean, I'm not mad at him, though, for going to the White House and meeting with the president. If I had the option to go to the White House and talk my shit to the president, I go too. I might not, say the things Kanye's saying, but I go. Hey Forbes, you want to come to the White House? Fuck yeah, I want to go to the White House.
Well, we talked about it briefly in the production meeting the other night, and okay, I got two answers. I got the politically correct answer. Okay, so people want to say he's mentally ill. Okay, they want to say he's acting like this because he doesn't have his mother anymore, and when he lost his mom, he went crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so whatever. So apparently Kanye has been crazy, mentally ill of some sort for a very long time now. Okay,
yeah, it's been a long
time. If you want to stay on that, then what was any different from what he did from what Kim did is I think what we brought up, a point was made in the production meeting. So I don't see any difference. I think maybe he was trying to do the same thing where she went in, spoke with the president about
Got people
concern,
pardoned.
got people
Yeah.
pardoned, and he's trying to follow suit. Da 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 da. So if that's crazy, I don't know. Now what he says is just all a part of being Kanye and who he is, right?
Right.
He wouldn't be
known
Kanye
for
if he
ranting
didn't
and
say
shit.
something crazy, right? He's been
Right.
saying it for a long time. So
Well, check this out. I feel like some of the things that he does is over the top, and I also feel like they're crazy, borderline crazy to crazy when he does them. But some of the issues, I will give him that. Some of the issues are very important issues, and at least he's bringing it up. I'll give him credit for that part.
Yeah.
But just the way he's doing it and just looks like a big buffoon while doing it is like people say, y'all just don't understand Kanye. He's a genius. I get it. It could be publicity stunts. It could be, just
Definitely.
exploiting yourself to look in this way so that when anybody hears your name come up, they're ready to watch because, he's going to do something crazy this time. What is Kanye going to do this time?
But it's such a lax life.
But it just, as a black man, it just makes me feel like you just making us look like a Mr. Bojangles or something.
Maybe right now, but there's got to be an end game to it.
Well,
and it's such a
I agree with Sophia Ruby. She said Trump is exploiting a sick man for his benefit. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychologist. I don't know if he's dealing with any help. Well, yeah, we do because he actually has admitted to being bipolar
mental
and
illness,
things like that. And I just think that the president is using Kanye as a pawn. He's making a mockery out of him instead of he should really try. Someone needs to reach out to Kanye, grab him and give him a hug and hold him accountable to his actions.
Yeah.
That's just what I believe. I believe that is a circus.
I don't
what
think
he's
Kanye
doing.
cares.
Well, we got a caller. Let's see who this caller is and what they got to say. Caller, what's up? What's your name? Can you
Lulu,
turn up a
what up?
little bit?
You hear me?
I can hear you. What's up?
Shit, children, this Lulu.
Lulu?
Oh, what's up, Lulu?
What's up with it?
Hey, what's up with it, Steph?
Hey, what's
Shit,
up? What do
chillin',
you
man.
have to say?
I had watched that interview, you know what I'm saying, and like on everything, you know how I am, Steph. Like that nigga crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he crazy. You feel me? But we can't blame it on him. Like, where his team at? He's supposed to have a support team. Where his team
he should
at?
have
Like,
better
y'all
friends.
Y'all let this dude do that. Y'all need to hold them accountable because they just letting him do anything when you need somebody in your corner who ain't finna be no yes man and then tell you the truth. Like, bro, like right now,
But question.
you need to sit the fuck down somewhere.
What friends do he have besides the Kardashians now?
He has friends. He has plenty of
yeah,
friends.
Him and
he got
Jay-Z
other
Rocky.
people in his corner, but at the same time, yeah. But look at her. She put out something talking about by her having 4 kids by the dude now. She don't feel the same no more. It's all money with
shit.
them.
Yeah. He's under
So you
the
know how they think.
Kardashian spell.
Do you think there's an end game, Lulu?
Get out.
Yeah.
You ever watch that
at
movie,
the
Get
end
Out?
of the day, somebody need to snap a flash in front of his eye and tell him,
wake up.
you feel me? Like, wake up, brother. It's time to, man. And just by him going up there, I mean, he had some valid points, don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, the ADD thing, like, everybody don't need to be on drugs, bro. Everybody don't need to be on drugs. That's one step away from meth. Bro, if y'all look at
It's an
the
opiate.
ingredients
Yeah.
in there.
It's an
Yeah.
opiate.
you
Great
feel me?
points,
This
great
what they
points.
This what they feeding your kids.
Yeah.
You
You're right.
feel me? When they say they want us on drugs.
Hey,
They trying to give
Keith.
help to the white people though.
it
You
keeps
feel
you
me?
from your regular mind. Hey, yo, Lulu, big ups to you though, baby. We appreciate you for calling, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank
I'll
you,
let you
Lulu.
next
We'll
time,
check
bro.
check back with us next time. Thank you for calling. It's been a call. We ain't had a call in a very, very long time.
We actually had a call while he was on the call.
Oh, yeah. Call
I
back.
think
You know what
that
I'm
may be
saying?
Corey, if you can call in if you can get through.
All right. All right.
I like that. Say that again.
You can call in if you can get through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Phone lines are jammed up in this mug, man.
All right,
You know what I'm
so my next question before we wrap this up, I asked this question. Now, Kanye says he went to the White House to talk about issues that are very important to the black community. There are a lot of issues that need to be talked about, but is Kanye the one that we really want to speak for the black community?
Absolutely not.
No, nope.
And
Especially if he's mentally ill.
yeah,
Right.
And then for
Which
them
I'm
to
sure
bring,
he is.
like all the cameras. This I want to know what were the white people like. I already know that visit kind of pissed off the black community, but what I want to know is like, what were the white people sitting back saying when this nigga was
Meeting with Trump. And shit. You
Yeah.
think they like that shit?
My God, Becky, Kanye is so cray cray.
Exactly. It looks like we got another caller on the phone. Who is this?
Caller, what up?
Caller, are you there?
Hello.
All right, caller, we're going to come back to you. Thank you for calling in. Hopefully you can get back through. But we'll revisit the Kanye topic in a little
Go
bit.
with it.
Are they on?
Hello?
What
What's
up?
up?
Yo.
Hey, what's up, man? It's correct, man. Mr. LTVA, what's poppin'?
What's
Ray, what up,
Ray?
baby?
Man, shout out to D4, shout out to Stephanie Lynn, shout out to
Hey.
Black, shout out to London, shout out to Kobe Savage, Cam, Marcus.
Hey.
All right.
Hey,
It's
shouts
our
out to
show.
you, man.
This is
You know what
our
I'm saying?
show.
Shameless plugs. That was like 20 points. and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What up, though,
Yeah,
correct?
so this is my thing right here. And y'all doing an excellent show to start off. This is my thing right here. I think this all started with Kanye West. When President Obama called him a jackass
Oh,
for going on
now you
stage.
want to blame it on Obama.
It might be a
correct.
personal vendetta.
No. I'm serious because at the end of the day, like a black president, the way he criticized Kanye West in a
Correct,
like with
really?
a public statement like that,
If I had
calling
the
him a
end button.
jackass.
Hey, Corey, I feel that, though.
So,
I kinda feel
so
him.
now this is Obama. You know who y'all sound
I don't
like?
think he's saying it's Obama's
no.
fault. I don't think he's saying it's
I'm not
Obama's
trying
But
to
fault
that's
at
what it
all.
stems from, though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
I'm
maybe
not trying to
Kanye
blame
wants
it
to
on
run
Obama.
up the
It's
whole...
just President Donald Trump showed Kanye West love. I don't. I ain't vote for President Donald Trump or nothing like that. I'm just saying he showed him love, like in it could be a manipulative type of way. Who knows? But I'm telling you, the rage against a lot of this stuff, in my opinion, started when President Obama called Kanye West a jackass.
And he was so tight with Jay-Z.
And you know what? It was
And Jay-Z
it was right of him to do so because at that time Kanye was acting like a jackass. Correct. Appreciate the call, bro. We gotta wrap it up and get up out of here. You listening. Appreciate you. You
Big ups,
listening
baby.
to the block. We'll be right back.
Tell your friends.
A positive vibe will push you to truly strive, push you beyond the limits you set for yourself inside. Positive thinking complete with positive word. The brokenness in the hood, me and you must repair. My only enemy is negative energy. It's like a sickness, but PVO is the remedy. We stay awoke and never ignore the obvious. I'm selling hope. When you see me, you know it's positive.
Listen. 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 Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Go check her out on Instagram at lturner88 or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
Hey guys, it's your girl Stephanie Love from the block. This is me and my co-host Lizzie Black every Saturday join ZillaCoolaRadio.com. Every week, we're sure to provide you with raw, hilarious, and uncut discussions, and also exclusive interviews from local artists. Class is now dismissed. That was good.
Yeah.
It's your boy, Mr. IOTBA, Mr. 214, Mr. Undeniable, Mr. These boys can't touch me on my worst day. That's me. Say, man, this Wednesday night between 8 and 9 p.m. Central Time, I want everybody from the 214 to across the pond to tune in on Villa Koola. That's my new radio home. Y'all see it right here under the description, Villa Koola. Man, y'all know how I'm rocking, man. I'm on that bullshit again.
All right. We are back. Thank y'all for tuning in. Great discussions going on.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody that's visiting the fair. Don't get rained on.
Oh, they got rained on.
Make sure y'all like, share, and comment. However many of y'all are watching right now, make sure y'all like, share, and comment.
And subscribe.
Tell
And
your
shout out
friends.
to
Call in.
I'm learning about a new feature. I got people who are actually setting up watch parties on Facebook to watch the block. So
That's
shout out to
dope.
y'all out there that's doing
Big
that.
up.
I have to check into that feature.
Start
That's
your watch party.
Yeah, big ups to the
Said,
watch
I was
party.
telling the people to start a watch party.
And that's what they're doing. I already got 2 people that have started their own watch parties.
They
to watch
told
the
their
block.
friends.
Shout out to
They really told
you
their
guys. Thank y'all. But we're about to talk about some trick or treating. Are you a
yeah.
trick or are you treating? Well, if you're 12, if you're over the age of 12, trick or treating over the age of 12 could earn jail time in a Virginia town. How old is too old to trick or treat?
16.
Well, D Forbes says 16. Black, what about you?
Never.
Never. Something's wrong with you.
I want to go trick or treating.
This is probably why they passed this law. Grown men like you.
Dressing up and
According to
shit.
the city code of Chesapeake, Virginia, anyone over the age of 12 who is caught trick-or-treating could get jail time. Police say they are not going to actively enforce this. And if a 13-year-old is trick-or-treating with a younger sibling, for example, they won't be in any trouble.
So
Is that mothers and fathers out there?
here's what
Is this a bit too much?
Yes.
they said. Jail
Absolutely.
time, not juvie. You know what I'm saying? I'm a father. You know, take my daughter to jail. What kind of cell is that for a fucking 13-year-old
Right.
in jail? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. They
That
just
ain't a
said-
bad kid. Just wanted to go trick or treating.
Yeah.
Still childish at heart.
No. You want to know my opinion?
Go ahead.
Yes.
I think that it's a great idea. And I'm not playing devil's advocate. I am.
No, she feels that way.
And this is my point. Let me make my point. When I tried to make my point the other day, I kind of, men like to interrupt and not let you talk and, but so this is my point. My point is, as a mother and as the society that we live in, and how sexual predators they really have no shame in their game. Shout out to all of the
shame.
Catholic priests who are getting ready to be exposed, and their name will be put on the list
Ooh, big
for sexually assaulting boys in the churches and stuff. But however, you have some 12-year-olds who look like adults these days. And you might have a grown man who's posing as a 12-year-old who is a sexual predator, who uses times like trick-or-treating when he knows that kids, young girls, young boys are out walking the street 9 times out of 10 without being accompanied by an adult nearby. And I don't think that it would hurt to stop and ask questions. Now, jail is a little bit too much.
That's extreme.
But to stop and inquire and make sure, hey, I noticed you're out here by yourself. Is everything okay? How old are you? Okay, well, make sure you go trick-or-treating and then get back home.
Well-
But to stop and ask, I don't think that that's harmful, because the same way that the young man went to Hillcrest High School for how many years posing as a child and he
Playing
fooled
basketball.
everyone. And come to find out he was 25 years old. This is why I say it's okay.
Well,
But you changing it though. Like You're changing it to, hey, if they just stop and ask, when in reality it says they could go to jail.
It's okay to revamp. It's okay to revamp the way, sometimes the police and the law.
But I feel like it's completely ridiculous if I'm in high school and I'm 16 and I'm in my childish ways and me and my partners want to go trick or treat with a little friends that we looking at, we like, let's go do this. We ain't been able to dress like this since
last year,
whenever. And we're not in these little fairy costumes anymore. We actually in scary costumes.
Got some cool shit now.
Face paint and all this good kind of stuff.
So you're actually saying that there should be no limit on trick or treating?
No, like how do you put a limit on a holiday? No, you don't. You
don't
put an age limit on trick or treating.
For adults to go trick or treating, that's not like a little weird. Like there's plenty of parties.
That's why you have a child. You have a child so that you can go trick or treating.
Going up to the houses, like, you know what I'm saying? Because if these 12-year-olds are looking like older people, and then when they go to the house, that's when we should be worried, not about trick-or-treaters. Like,
well, Absolute
whose door are they knocking on?
Chimed in with a comment. She says, out of all things they should be establishing laws for, my son is 21, but he has the mind of a 10-year-old. How can you justify what's the right age to stop trick-or-treating? Absurd. Good comment, Absolute. And Stephanie Love and I have a bet. Would you chime in and let us know when the next Rage on the Stage? Was it last week or this week? Good comment. And that's kind of like where I was gonna, where I am with it. It's like I do play devil's advocate. Okay, so I think you create this situation where you open up like unnecessary harassment for people now, for these police. It's like, what if I'm out here with my kids just chaperoning, they're at the door, I'm not necessarily with them, police see me by myself, am I suspect to this whatever you're trying to do now?
If you have a kid with you, it's okay.
What if your kid wants you to dress up?
But that's what I'm saying. What if I'm not necessarily standing with my kids at that time? The police roll up and I'm by myself, and now I'm suspect under this now new law that they're trying to pass.
But would you rather the cops to stop and ask and inquire versus just assuming? That's where I'm trying to get. And then it opens up dialogue. It opens up, instead of the cops just jumping to conclusions, make us feel comfortable to talk to you.
But like, that's a really big 11-year-old.
That's a double-edged sword. I would have felt played
if I got pulled over to the side because I looked taller and I might be 10 or 11 years old.
Well,
but see, that's what I'm saying. It's a double-edged sword because you getting pulled over on your taillight out shit and you didn't even know it, because who goes and checks their taillights every time before they drive? Like, you get annoyed by that shit, so it can cause confrontation that way as well, which I'm not opposed to it. Like, hey, who you here with? What's kids? And don't interrogate me. Like, have a friendly conversation with me or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, how you doing tonight? The streets. Who you here with? Just
that's exactly what I'm saying. That I think that this would be the point in time where you could kind of like bridge the gap. Close the gap between the cops and the community, instead of, like I said, just jumping to conclusions and assuming that individual is out there just doing something that they're not supposed to. Would it hurt to ask?
How old are you, boy? How much candy you got?
What's in the bag? You know what I thought about, though? What about haunted houses and shit? We did start going to haunted houses when we got older. You know what I'm saying?
They still have the haunted houses, by the way.
Hay rides.
Male J chimed in with a comment. It says that's different. 20 to 30-year-olds of age is one thing, but 16-year-olds ? Getting arrested for some candy ?
Nothing wrong with a 16-year-old going trick or treating.
I don't feel like there's anything wrong with it, but I also can see where the instincts come in on some. Hey, what if there's a child predator? But one, I feel like I'm more of a hey, my child should know like that. Hey, you don't go in nobody's house and you travel in groups. And I go with her until she, she makes sure that that's ingrained in her head and that's mandatory. I always got to be with a group, and I don't go into anybody's houses no matter what.
Period.
So I feel like is partial parenting, but you never know where a child predator could be. but keep your kids on the, keep
Do
their
you
heads
think
on
they
the swivel.
thought there would be child predators in church? You know,
Well,
you can't stop it. You know what I'm saying? They out there. But
Well, it can't be stopped. Now, guys, don't get me wrong. What I'm saying is maybe they need to ask Stephanie Love, because I think that there's a better way to approach this situation. And no, I'm totally against jail time for a kid. Yeah. But I'm not against the cops stopping and asking,
checking up on
and
things.
checking the community and the environment and things like that. That's what I'm not against.
Actually protecting and serving.
Exactly. You're protecting the 12-year-old, you're protecting the community, you're protecting the other people out there, to just stop and ask and say, hey, I noticed you're by yourself. 9 times out of 10, when we go trick-or-treating, it's very dark, right?
Yeah.
So,
but the streets are lit though. Like, people are out.
Not
A lot of people
necessarily.
are out. You know what I mean?
I feel like cops are way more worried about other things on Halloween than
trick or treating.
Well, apparently not in Virginia, because they have passed this. They will not actively enforce it.
Too, so.
So shout out to Virginia, Chesapeake, Virginia. I will be staying tuned with this to see how this goes for someone. We got a lot of feedback, but we'll work on that. Shout out to Murder Mommies. I'm sorry, Absolute. There is a bet going on. Can you please clarify when is the next Rage on the Stage? Have we missed it? Was it last week or is it today? Me and Cam have a running bet going on right now.
Me and Cam.
$5.
So we want to know when is the next Rage on the Stage. And listeners, if you're tuned in because you were expecting Solo, Texas and East Smith today, they will not be here due to the weather. Their drive was extremely far, and we just didn't want to chance anyone risking their life for us.
It's crazy out there.
No pun intended. So we decided to reschedule their interview for October 27th. They will be in the building. We actually have Greasy coming in the building that day. So I think that's going to be a dope Saturday for us. So
Tonight at 10.
Tonight at 10?
Truth in the Booth.
Truth in the Booth. Pay me my money.
Hey.
Rage on the Stage, my bad. Rage on the Stage.
Yeah, Rage on the Stage.
Rage on the Stage tonight.
Pay me my money, Cam. All right, guys. So we are going to get ready to get into some K-Files.
Oh, yeah.
All right, got something real short and simple because I didn't really have nothing really crazy or amazing going on today with the factuals on the actuals that no one is actually talking about. So, so what I usually do in an instance when there's nothing actually going on, I just kind of give a report on some alien activity in and around Villa Koola. Okay.
Okay.
So. Okay, yeah, Paul Barrett, I'm gonna pay up, bro. I'm gonna pay up. So I just found out this week that the Real Game. We used to do a podcast, sports podcast called The Real Game.
Big ups, Marcus. Big ups.
I made a Twitter page for it, and for some reason, the Twitter page no longer exists. I don't know why. I don't know if that's like a new algorithm. If you don't use it over a month or something like that,
it's over.
Bro, you know what? I think so, because they just emailed me yesterday saying, Black, verify your email. And it was from Twitter. So I hadn't tweeted in
a while.
God knows how long. So.
But, okay, so maybe I need to see if I've gotten any notifications or messages from them. So that's one little thing that I
some paranormal shit.
Yeah, a little, because I didn't, delete the page or anything, and then I tried to tweet on it, and then it tells me it doesn't exist
no longer
anymore.
active.
I'm like,
right.
well, what happened?
That's crazy.
So some other things, I guess, that I'm noticing going on, touching on the synchronicity thing. I've noticed that my phone, for some reason, is notify me. And matter of fact, I had to turn all my notifications off on my phone because anytime I leave this building or come to this building, I get a notification
From Google?
on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
On my phone or Instagram, which Instagram and Facebook are the same people.
Yeah.
But I just find that strange that I could be in the car and no notifications or nothing like that. Also, if somebody is coming to this building, and I've said this before, the phone started going crazy. Well, I'm getting these notifications. So, and then something crazy just happened a while ago. It just told me that I wasn't logged in. I think it was trying to get Christine's, Miss Absolute's messages in on time. So they did some freaky stuff just then to get her messages in. Shouts out to Absolute. But so those are the just freaky things that I noticed.
Kind of spooky
during the everyday in and outs that I don't know should necessarily be happening. I don't know if my phone should be tagging me anytime I leave or come to this building.
Nah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's keeping
why?
tabs on
Because
your
you're constantly
your comings and your
sending
goings.
your location. Like every time I go to work, it tells me to rate my job. Like,
does it?
It does.
So,
but mine is from Google though. It's not from Facebook. It's like, oh, hey, you've been here. Friends have been here.
So that's good information to have, Black. So that's what I'm getting at. Not that it's some kind of paranormal activity going on, but are these people monitoring us to where they know what we do, know what we say before we say it, know where we go before we go?
I said that a long time ago. Remember when your cable and your phone lines used to be in the ground?
Right.
Now
they're in your
they
pocket.
made everything all digital. Even your phone, you don't even plug your phone up into the wall anymore. You plug it into a modem that's sending everything digitally.
Right.
Like digital technology is a lot easier to access than analog technology.
But how do
because
we...
you kind of have to be there physically with analog technology versus being all the way in China with digital technology and being able to get into that.
But are
that
you
wormhole.
okay with this? Are y'all okay with this? With somebody knowing your every move?
No, I'm not. I'm kind of okay with it because I really don't do nothing.
Kind of okay with it?
I'm kind of okay with it because I don't do shit. Like somebody looking for me, I'm probably at one of the same three places. I mean,
you
know
don't
what
have
I'm
nothing
saying?
to hide.
Right, but at the same time, it's like you can't control it. Like they're forcing you to. I mean, unless you don't use technology at all, you won't be able to control it because they forced us into digital. We can't even use rabbit ears anymore. You know what I'm saying? So they forced us into that shit.
And I understand that, but that's what I'm saying. Are we okay with going to this dark place?
I'm not going to a dark place.
You don't have a choice.
I do have a choice.
If somebody taps your phone and knows when you go to work, when you come home, when you get on your computer, when you get off your computer, what control do you have on that?
I mean, just because they know that doesn't mean that stops me from going to work.
But that's not the point. If they're seeking data, they're seeking information, your information, your secrets that you may not want anybody, and that's how
like if girls are holding nudes in their phone and stuff.
Well, just not personality traits. They want to know about you because
the way you search.
That's how the next hot sitcom next season on the big network comes out. It's going to be about your life, and you like, well, why are these similarities? You know,
why
about
not?
this
Hell,
show.
my life is interesting.
Well, it happens all the time.
Nobody's gonna cut the check for you though. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like,
that's my point. Yeah. So it's your life, our entertainment, but at a cost to you because it's information that you've given up for free. So anyway, that's your K-File for the week.
That's your K-Files, guys. Actuals on the factuals.
That no one is actually talking about.
All right, it got a little hot in here.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh.
K-Files has that effect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so that was your K-File shout out to super producer Cam King. Thank you for everyone that is tuned in. So Absolute has said that Rage on the Stage is actually tonight. I'm up one on these motherfuckers around here. I don't want me $5.
Your man got changed.
I got change.
Oh, we got big bills over there. Who got change?
I got change for
Put
you.
it in the pot. You can just put it in the pot. Put it in the pot.
See how we just threw it over
We'll use it for Uber Eats.
I got change. I worked last night.
All right, guys. So what's next? We got a video coming up. I think we got a bottle of Remy coming through soon. Shout out to people who are loving the block.
Wait, we got a bottle of Remy coming through for real?
Shout out to
like
the
what we
bottle
just
of
saying
Remy.
that?
All right, guys. We are gonna get ready to go into
really
a
excited about the
video.
Remy.
We'll be right back with D Forbes
Woo woo.
and Felicity Black.
What up,
Stephanie gonna have her money.
What?
You gonna have your money.
Oh boy, you got some dollars.
Damn, Black. Let me borrow $1.
Hold on. First of all, it's
Damn.
only
Black
$1.
been working.
Where them
Damn,
dollars
man.
at? Where them dollars at?
Black got a bigger bankroll than most of the doughboys outside on Instagram.
Man, chill, bro.
Yeah, go on, make it rain.
There was real fives in there.
It was real fire.
It wasn't just a 20 and a bunch of ones and shit.
I saw some
Like,
ones too.
Man.
Hey, Black, you know Reds in the stage tonight. Hey, Black taking everybody to Reds in the stage,
Oh
baby.
man, shit! I'm be at work trying to make some more of these dollars.
Hey, don't let it make that money. Don't let it make you.
I won't.
All right, so Black is up 1. He has a wad full of money.
Oh shit!
Hit
I
him
ain't
over
got,
the head.
do not have a
Get
wad
him
full
for
of
his
Them ladies
money.
at?
You about
Where
to
them
get
ladies
$3.25.
I think I'm about to hit a lick.
She gonna hit me on the
He
lip
got
for
on
a
these
tall
slacks.
boy.
You know when they wear slacks, they can't feel you go in their pockets.
Man, shit.
Loose pockets. He gonna be like, where my money go? Oh, I don't know, bro. Let me help you look for it. All right, guys. So we'll be right back. We're getting ready to get into a hot video. Stay tuned. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll be right back.
Yep.
Picture my city, Mike City riding with me. Picture my city, ride with me, take a picture of my city, triple D's and picture my city, Mike City. Picture my city, Mike City, ride with me. Picture my city, take a picture of my city, triple D's and hey. Pretense, as it makes sense. Gucci down, doggy style, bent out, break out, don't stop. I had enough for the tough stuff. I'm super tight, roll out, fold out. Niggas D-town in the house. Picture my city's going down. Picture my city, D-town, triple D. Home of the Dallas Mavs, AAC, MVP. Super Bowl Sunday is snow. But NBA All-Star with so throw. Nigga Dallas kinda cowboy. Texas City slicker. Shout out to the DL-Dub and all the club strippers. It's Picture my city, Mike City riding with me. Picture my city, ride with me, take a picture of my city, triple D's and picture my city, Mike City. Picture my city, Mike City, ride with me. Picture my city, take a picture of my city, triple D's and I'm riding high, I-35, just past the Omni, third cup of Remy, sipping, no slipping, Mr. Ride with me, coasting, bumping RTs, yeah, Lord be with me, with cup sipping, still handling our big business, we roll out in the South, Super Bowl Sunday, we chill out at the house, but nigga the game is getting rich and die trying, but some of that bullshit, my nigga ain't buying, Dallas is my home, I'm so pleasant, roll through my flesh and bone, nigga you can serve, but I ain't buying shit, I'm a picture my city, Mike City, ride with me. Picture my city, ride with me, take a picture of my city, triple D's and picture my city, Mike City. Picture my city, Mike City, ride with me. Picture my city, take a picture of my city, triple D's and hey.
right. We are back. Shout out to all you that's tuned into.
You said that like you was about to pick a specific person.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Koya Love.
What up?
What up, Koya Love?
You just picked a random person.
Yeah.
Koya Love, what up?
What up, Koya?
That's part of life. It's about randomness.
Shouts out to Goonside Pablo.
Goonside, what up?
Shout out to Jamaica Mitchell. Thank y'all for tuning in, guys. Let's make them views go back up. Where y'all go?
Where y'all go?
The raindrops stop dropping. All right, so guys, we're getting ready to get into another topic. This one's gonna be pretty good. There is a husband that is needing some help about what to do. So he says that him and his wife split up. They were separated for 3 months. There was a possibility of them not ever getting back together. But they have decided to work things out. So, however, they have recently found out that she is pregnant. And she kept it real, and she told him that it definitely was not his baby. He says that he loves his wife, and he's made some mistakes in the past, but nothing like this. He says that he's having a hard time with deciding what he should do.
What?
She says that he should forgive her and move on in their relationship because this one was done when they were separated. If I do decide to stay, does the other man have the right to be a part of this child's life? I've even thought about telling her, feel bad for saying, but I have thought about telling her to get an abortion just to solve it all.
So basically, this is an instance where a couple separates. One, in particular, the female has another relationship or affair while they're separated, has a baby.
Is it an affair if they're separated?
Engages into a separate relationship, or were they really apart if they get back together? So,
she ain't giving no time.
She
ain't giving no time.
But in essence, it's a side baby has occurred from a separation. Right.
Yes.
That's what happened, Cam.
Apparently.
That's what happened. She went outside. She wasn't mourning shit, and she had a baby. So Love don't live here no more. I ain't got time to be playing with other people's kids. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to be playing with other people's kids. You and that kid pack your shit and get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying?
So in your opinion, you think they should just call it off, especially if she's going through with the pregnancy?
Because let's be real. He could sit there and be oh yeah, I'm going to take care of it. Ooh, that's my baby too. Man, fuck that. You're going to get to looking at that baby. Baby daddy going to come over. You're going to be ready. You know what I'm saying? She going to disappear too late. Oh, I was taking the baby over to it. It's over. We're
That's
done
like the ultimate thing that you can hold over somebody's head. Like, I guess I can't say the ultimate, but like, just imagine if the two baby daddies get into it, or they just don't see eye to eye about something. Maybe not even get into it. The second baby daddy, or not the husband, can be at any event at any moment. Like, yeah, nigga, that's why I fucked your bitch and got her pregnant. And it's just like, where do you go from there? Somebody else out world star. You start throwing shit. Everything happens. It's a whole big ordeal.
You at the birthday party and shit next to the bounce house.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you done tried to drown the nigga in the motherfucking swimming pool,
in the little wading pool,
the 2-foot swimming pool, inflatable one. I'm just. That's a family reunion disaster every time.
Doritos,
but not every time, because you know some people can coexist. Maybe she can get the best of both worlds, and they just toss the bitch sometime. I don't know, but me personally, I'm not. I gotta. I can't. I cannot.
I ain't gonna be able to
like,
do
you know
it.
what? I'm defeated. You fuck my bitch. You got her pregnant. I'm gonna go ahead and move around. Yeah, I love you, baby. We can co-parent like a motherfucker, but this nigga is not about to be able to hold this shit over my head for the rest of my life.
Ain't no.
You're not about to be able to do
What
it.
about the child, Black? What about the child?
What child? What? The one that she carrying as his.
Not your
that
kids.
nigga better man the fuck up. I'm gonna take care of mine. But that nigga better man the fuck up. Like, nigga, you did it. You should have wore rubber. How you know she didn't have chlamydia?
I'm out.
You didn't know.
Dodged the bullet.
Pull out game weak as a motherfucker.
She didn't take no time. While I was over here mourning, you was outside getting your swerve.
Oh, come
That
on.
don't mean-
Now, who's to say that he wasn't out there fucking? He just
I
didn't
was
have to
say,
get
I don't
anybody
know
pregnant.
if the nigga was mourning or not. I
Right,
can't
he
speak
wasn't
on
mourning.
that.
He was moaning.
Hey, the husband is clearly the victim in this situation here.
I
Okay,
feel you.
you know what I'm saying? He took a loss here. You know what I'm saying? I feel for you, my dog. I fucking feel for you.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
say fam, that's one of them like, oh yeah, all right, and then you just, I'm gonna hit you back. You go to the corner and you just be like, okay, please, you did
gonna
that
cry
to me,
Yeah,
dog.
you gonna be hurt.
Okay, yeah,
Hey,
nah.
shouts out to the neighborhood barbershop over here in sunny South Dallas.
Big ups, baby.
They
Let's
just
shout
shared
out.
the post. Hey, I know y'all listening next door. What would y'all do in this instance? Are y'all gonna be a man and man up
Next thing
for
you know, it's
another
gonna be
man's
people with
child?
capes coming through here.
Ain't enough
what you
man
gonna
up
do?
in the world, man.
Edge ups.
And this is the point where, because guys do this all the time. This happens to women all the time, where men go outside of the relationship, whether you're separated or together, and they
Whoa,
go
whoa.
free, have babies.
Hold on, Steffi. That
plant
wasn't the
their
topic.
sperm and
That
other
was, you know
women.
what I'm saying? Let's stay on track here.
Oh
Okay?
yeah, that's how I feel, y'all. So hey, but hey, in this situation now, what I will say is, as a woman, I probably would say, hey, I'm not gonna have an abortion. I am gonna keep the baby. So at this point in time, the ball is in your court, and if he chooses to,
Baby, let's move into a 2-story. Oops.
if he
How'd you
chooses
fall
to
down
walk
them
away,
stairs?
then he
I'm
just
moving
walks
into
away.
a 1-bedroom
Studio apartment, nigga.
Yeah.
Not
That
even,
means-
it ain't even gonna be no walls.
It's just
the
enough
kitchen
room
and the
for-
bathroom and the bedroom is the
Just
same
enough room
thing.
for me and my George Foreman grill. Bitch, you got
Right,
to go.
right.
You know what I'm saying? It was over.
I can't. All right, well, there you have it. Super producer Cam King and D Forbes and Blizzardy Black said they couldn't hold their nuts and hang with it.
Whoa.
They
Well,
said
fuck
that
it. If that's the case, I ain't going to be able to do it.
I didn't actually say I couldn't hang with it. It would be difficult.
I can't hang with that shit.
indeed. And she would have to be an absolute gem for me to do something like that. But I didn't necessarily say I couldn't hang with it.
Okay. Well, super producer said
I'm not doing shit. She be
Black
like,
said
Daniel,
no.
take
Black
out the
better
trash.
kick the
I was
baby
like, you better
and
go
the mama
tell your
out
baby
every
daddy to
3
do that
months.
shit.
Get you and your baby. Take you and your baby. Get out my house. See, that part I couldn't deal with. So that part, me and my baby.
She should have thought about that. It's
Hey.
cold outside. It's raining.
No,
and shit.
she didn't. She
Hey, my
probably.
kid.
She like he said in the beginning, there was no possibility of them being together. They didn't think that they were going to be together. Hey,
Then she should be fine
I'm
with
very
it.
sure, quite sure that probably the reason that they were separated was because of him. Yeah, I'm sure. So hey, if
Always trying
But
to
I'm
put it
just
on the
saying,
man.
You know? How petty is that to go have a baby on the guy?
All right, guys. So shout out to everybody that's tuned into the block. Thank y'all. Please don't go out if you're separated, guys.
Birth control,
Birth control.
magnums, I hope. You know what I'm
Something.
saying?
Still protect yourself, especially if you're married. Just because you're separated doesn't mean you get to just free willy everything.
Free Willy.
You know. So.
How long did she know this guy? Did this happen before? I'd be all kind of fucked up. 3 months, bitch? Is you crazy?
Bro, it was
Had him
it
on
was-
the side or something.
It was
Like,
her.
yeah,
It
don't
was her
just
play brother.
have babies
It
and
was
shit.
her
That was her
play brother.
cousin and shit.
Yeah.
You know, oh, that's, you know.
It's the brother that she always brought you around.
All right, well, there you have it, guys. We're going to get ready to get into a quick commercial break, and we will be right back.
A positive vibe will push you to truly strive, push you beyond the limits you set for yourself inside. Positive thinking complete with positive word. The brokenness in the hood, me and you must repair. My only enemy is negative energy. It's like a sickness, but PVO is the remedy. We stay awoke and never ignore the obvious. I'm selling hope. When you see me, you know it's positive.
Listen. 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 Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Go check her out on Instagram at lturner88 or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
Hey guys, it's your girl Stephanie Love from the block. It's me and my co-host Felicity Black every Saturday 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Catch us live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and also your one and only VillaCoolaRadio.com. Every week, we're sure to provide you with raw, hilarious, and uncut discussions, and also exclusive interviews from local artists. Class is now dismissed. That was good.
Yeah.
It's your boy, Mr. IOTBA, Mr. 214, Mr. Undeniable, Mr. These boys can't touch me on my worst day. That's me. Say, man, this Wednesday night between 8 and 9 p.m. Central Time, I want everybody from the 214 to across the pond to tune in on Villa Koola. That's my new radio home. Y'all see it right here under the description, Villa Koola. Man, y'all know how I'm rocking, man. I'm on that bullshit again.
All right, guys, we are back, and I just want to let you know that New Year's last year, I whooped Cam's ass in the pool game.
And let it be known. Let you tell it anyway. You know.
There was like, y'all don't remember that? Londa said that's the day I got him to turn to cigarettes. I'm gonna say cigarettes.
Oh shit! That's
Londa
the day
was
London
supposed to
started
stop smoking
smoking.
cigarettes then. So then I whooped Cam's ass that night.
Wow.
Is there anybody else?
Hey, it turned into
Black, you wanna do one?
Well, I'm with it. I already got to play D Forbes and
dark place.
Cam anyway.
Yeah. He was in the second place.
Hey,
2 weeks.
Villa Koola pool tournament coming soon.
I'm a big enough man to admit when I'm wrong. I don't know about an ass whooping, but you did beat me New Year's night, Stephanie Love.
I did.
And that's why I paid up your $5 because shameless plug, the Rage on the Stages tonight. Shout
3
out
points.
Absolute. Shouts out Chaotic.
I
Y'all
stay
doing
winning.
thing.
Big
Already.
All right, guys, we are getting ready to get into a topic. This one is crazy. Honor thy mother and thy father, for your days will be long. But apparently, his was cut short after 15 years.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So, you want to know what happened? Okay, this is what happened, guys. So, there was a 15-year-old guy, young boy, who decided to get into a dispute with his mother for some unknown reason. And unfortunately, it did not end well. The Wiley police say they responded to a domestic disturbance call at an apartment complex involving a mother and her 15-year-old son around 2:50 p.m. Latanya Thompson was in her apartment near the corner of South 5th Street and Oak Street when she heard her next-door neighbor yell for help. Thompson and other neighbors called 911. Police found the mother bleeding from her head in a parking lot. Shortly after, witnesses say they saw the woman's 15-year-old son drive off. Police on their way passed him. They began to chase the teen and notified the PD that he was heading their way on State Highway 78. Police said the son in the SUV then drove over spike strips and kept driving about 2 more miles before he drove into an oncoming truck, crashing, carrying porta potties. He was.
You burnt out. You burnt out.
Oh, he was killed in the crash.
That's
what
what
a
happens
shitty
when
way
shit
to. What a
literally hits the
shitty way to
fan.
die. The driver was not seriously injured. Police say the son hit his 40-year-old mom with a bat several times in the head, causing severe injuries. Taking
wait,
Have
stop.
you ever wanted to just hit your mama with a bat one day?
Just stop.
That's right.
We got to bring this back. We
You heard it right.
We cannot, this is a serious situation.
So why are you
Like you
chuckling
started
over
it.
here?
Man, because that shit was funny. Then this nigga ran.
That shit was funny.
That,
When shit hits the fan, I mean,
and she said it was a shitty way to die because this dude ran into a truck full of porta potties.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
You know what? Go ahead and finish. I'm sorry.
No, I'm done. I'm done.
When the shit hits the fan.
Yeah, apparently.
Find yourself.
Or the van. I mean, however way you want to do it.
Yeah.
But no, okay. So.
Okay, so let me tell you what social media is saying out there, because it's, some people have said that
That's what he
Should've
gets.
that's what he gets. Basically, that's what they're saying. That's what he gets.
And the other side of it is saying, did the mother do something to provoke this
Right.
as well?
No, you can't go
Okay.
trick or treating this year. You're going to jail.
Right.
He's like, what the fuck you mean, Mom?
I'm not going trick or treating.
I'm going trick or treating out this.
Fuck
shit.
that.
No,
I don't know.
Give me the pillow back. Like,
how
no.
other people treat their mothers, and I don't understand it. But I would never. I don't care what my mama did. I would
Right.
never put my hands on her.
Not ever.
She's
Not
my
ever.
mom.
Right.
Like, she carried me for 6 months, and I understand. I understand the inhale, exhale, but it's just like I would never. So
You
to
never
me-
had to square up
no,
with your mom.
no, hell
No,
no.
what the hell?
First of all,
Catch this
First of all,
I don't want those problems.
my mama's 6'2". Like, she's not too much shorter than me at all.
Damn.
She got them hoes. She thought I was trying to block her hit one day, and she thought I was trying to hit her.
Yeah.
She punched me in the chest and made me fly. Like, I believed I can fly for real.
The
My mom's
whoopings
a
were
trained
always
soldier.
worse
I don't
when
want
you
them
tried to
problems.
block 'em, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, like, bruh, you hit your mama in the head with a bat. I mean,
you done.
Dez
Take him to
Bryant
trick or treat
slapped-
jail, man.
Des
Shit.
Bryant slapped his mama.
He sure did. He
who
sure did.
was allegedly a crackhead. And Des Bryant,
Oh, yeah.
he slapped his mama.
He did.
And he got a whole lot of flack about it.
So, I
and you
mean-
got people defending this nigga who done hit his mama in the head with a baseball bat.
Well, I mean, what's going on at the house
It doesn't
between you
matter.
and your mom?
It doesn't, mama, you can shoot me. I can be absolutely
no.
right. You can shoot me.
But just because
I'm
she's
running
your
away, Mom.
doesn't give her a right to treat you any kind of way, especially as an adult.
Well, I was always taught, and maybe this is how black people teach their kids. I brought you in this world, and I can take you out, and I fully believe that. So, you know,
is what
I
it
wasn't
is.
even. I ain't even having
So
no
what
problems
if
with my mom like
your
that.
mom is just out of her mind crazy and just dead wrong on
I'll
an
run
issue
away.
that y'all can't come to terms
Get
with?
the fuck away.
Are you still going to respect her because she's your mom? What if it's in regards to your son or your daughter? And she's just spot wrong on the issue.
Okay.
Are
You
you
don't let her
still
know
going to
she's
respect
wrong,
her because she's
and I'm
your
gonna try to
mom?
move
You don't
around.
crack her in the head with
I'm
a
not
bat.
gonna. I'm not even gonna try to hit her at
Apparently,
all. But
they're-
like with a bat.
Cuss her out or
I
something.
mean, that's to the extreme, but that was my original question. What's going on at the house to where you got to take a bat to your mom's head?
I have no idea.
Or if you're Des Bryant, slap your mom. What's going
Well,
on?
drugs was that.
And guys,
PlayStation
I mean,
4.
we don't know. Like, we need to know the history of this mother and this child, because kids deal with abuse.
He
Who
might
knows
have got-
if he was dealing with abuse and he finally hit his breaking point and said, "Bitch, the next time you hit me, I'm grabbing the bat."
I think he was hyped up off of Grand Theft Auto. You know what I'm saying?
Don't
was
tell me that, because
Fortnite.
mine is playing Call of Duty right now.
It was Fortnite.
Well, hey,
Should have let
rest
him go
in
trick or
peace.
treating. Let your kids be kids
yeah.
long as possible, man.
Let
You know
'em.
what I'm saying? He shouldn't even be having thoughts
And
like
don't
that.
hit your mama with a baseball bat. That's just
It's,
What?
They always say it starts with the parents, man. It had to start with the mom somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like,
or
the dad.
Yeah, or
maybe the dad was a drunk or something. You know what I'm saying? Like a redneck wife beater wearing. You know what I'm saying?
with the
Go
holes
get
in
my
them.
beer, I told you.
You know what I'm saying? Susie,
It's not cold enough.
Well, there you have it, guys. We're gonna go ahead and get into some relationship hot topics.
What the fuck was that?
Let's talk love and sex.
I wonder.
London is the player of all players. He's the
Player,
biggest player
man,
in the
I
room.
ain't never seen a player like him. Oh shit!
if you go to the strip club with a cowboy hat on, they'll flock to you.
I think I'm gonna make that a topic one day.
Why are you
Black
still
men
talking like that?
versus white men. Is it better to date a white man than a black man?
The fuck?
Yeah.
What?
I know.
I mean, London is trending these days.
Yeah,
London
very.
doesn't count.
Oh,
Y'all didn't know
very.
that.
He
London
has
doesn't
like
count.
London's light
skinned.
Londa.
The mood.
London's light skinned.
The
Yeah,
mood.
he's just like a light skin.
London, did you know that you were white?
He said, "Yeah, I'm white."
I didn't know if he knew. You know what I'm saying? London got a lot of soul. You know what I'm saying? London got a lot of soul. London's wife walked in the studio the other day. I was
So
like,
much so that he's probably not qualified as being classified as white. But London trends these days and has been for a while. You know, it's the society is on white dudes, like the black woman and white dudes. That's trending right now. London's been trending for like quite some time.
Appreciate it. No, I'm just fucking-
Until with that eyebrow, his eyebrow lifts. When you did that picture with the one eyebrow that lift, oh, that trending.
Hey, they say
Kinda got like a
he got
like
some
a
money.
Robin Thicke's uncle, some shit. Yeah.
Robin Thicke's
He
uncle.
does. He does.
The
He
thicker
really
version.
does. I said Ricky Ricardo. Yeah.
Ooh. I mean,
All right, guys. So, girls, you might want to. You girls.
Realized this was on the air.
This is definitely on the air.
All
I
right,
didn't
all
do
right.
that.
Absolute says she has a couple of white guys asking her out, so she thinks I'm right.
Oh well.
That's Absolute. Go to that truth.
I don't know.
I mean,
We're gonna
that,
talk.
radio stage
We're
tonight.
definitely gonna talk about the pros and cons of dating a white guy.
Okay.
I
Well,
think-
let's talk about it.
Okay.
Hey, just for the record,
Okay.
EST established was back in the 80s.
Okay.
This ain't some shit.
That's
Okay.
what I'm saying. He's been trending for a long time.
London been doing this shit since a dime sack was a dime sack, baby.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Pimping, tis pimping,
One.
been pimping.
All right. So Black says
Wait.
he wants-
Hold the fuck on. So it's cool for London, no offense, baby, but if me or Black go get a white girl right now, we catching shit.
From Stephanie Love.
And every black woman in America, my grandma, yo mama, my mama, everybody. All right. So this is just for shits and giggles. If Stephanie goes
It don't
out and gets a
sound
fucking
like
white boy, we cool with that shit? Are we fine with that?
Me,
I
honestly,
can't believe you just brought this white boy in here. No offense, Linda. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
Me, honestly, I feel like that's Stephanie's prerogative. She can date who she wants to date, no matter what color, what religion.
But if
don't
I
matter.
dated a white guy, I wouldn't be dating a white guy because he's white. I would be dating him because he's a guy.
'Cause he got
the
credit?
way he treats me. Because
Now,
He
I
got
think
credit.
the issue
Oh,
that
man.
I think the issue
Cribs,
that would
cars,
be
and
raised
credit.
is, can you still be pro-black dating a white
oh
guy?
yeah, oh yeah. And then I had to slap his white ass if he ain't pro-black.
He can't be too pro-black, because what if you go to a family reunion or something, and a Snoop Dogg song comes on or some shit? You know what I'm saying? He want to sing the word. Or what's that one song? I seen a white boy the other day driving down the street in a Jeep, right? Singing, "This is my best life."
Oh well, Mel J threw a curveball.
I ain't about to fake the funk
She
with
says,
you niggas. Can you say that around you?
Mel J says you can say anything on the block.
On that radio.
I do
No,
not.
can the white boy say, if he's singing, I'm singing my best life, I ain't faking the fuck with you niggas, and he had the family reunion with you, what do you do?
You say,
Now what?
I don't
I
ever
gotta
hear.
go.
That's one thing I can say about London. I don't ever hear him use.
No, we're not talking about
N-word.
London. We're talking about the random pro-black white
Oh,
boy
no,
at the fucking family
Now I
reunion.
probably would give more of London a pass than I give just the ordinary white guy.
I'm not sure London's white. I just don't. I'm not sure. We
What
got
does
to
that
fact
even
check on
mean?
that shit. You know what I'm saying?
The ordinary white guy who has like good credit and all that, and and goes to school, has a degree.
So you trying to say London ain't got good credit?
I don't know.
Oh,
So
that was on
black
your
girls,
side.
if you think that London got good credit, hey, it's not all that you think it is. We're gonna talk about dating
London's
white
more
guys.
black
There
than
are
you
pros and cons
You know what I'm
to
saying?
dating a white guy around here that I have learned in the last couple of weeks, actually. That
I
dating
need my light on.
a white guy isn't all that it's doesn't seem like it's all that society has led a black woman to believe, because I know that I've had several conversations with black women who said, oh, just fuck a black guy, you know, I'm just gonna go for the white men, but you might
White boys be fucking up too. You know what I'm saying? White boys ain't shit either. They be
Are
fucking
you
up.
saying that there are such thing as white niggas?
White niggas?
Yeah. A nigga is a nigga if he got
No matter
some
what color
nuts
he
hanging in between his legs and a stick hanging and swinging, he's a nigga.
But what if
White
it don't
niggas.
swing? What if it just kind of...
He's a baby. He's immature. All right, guys. So we are. What is next? What is next? Relationship hot topics.
That's what we were supposed to be doing.
Oh.
That's what we were supposed to be doing. That's what it was.
End that right there.
That's fine.
Let's talk love and sex.
Let's talk.
So if the
All
white
right.
boy got good credit, and then it's time to make the magic happen.
Shut up, D4s. We're going into a damn video. We're going into a video.
But I wonder,
We'll be back.
Do white guys' credit go bad because
We'll be
they start
back
dating
after
a
this
black girl?
video. Y'all stay tuned.
Oh.
Make
That's a
sure
good
y'all
question.
share,
Like,
like,
did
and
the white
comment.
guy have good credit before
Video.
he dated a black
Here's
girl?
the video.
Damn.
Here's the video.
Uh-oh.
I got a check. I'm out here living my best life, man. You look stressed. Getting money, fucking bitches, they upset. Kobe told me just to pray, cause it's a test. Load my rifle, read my Bible, put on my vest. I ain't a killer, but touch me, I'm bustin'. Then I go home and I fuck on my Russian. This a true story, you niggas bluffing. All of them guns, you ain't kill nothing. You niggas capping and stunting. Ain't got no money, I ran up them bands. I got the 40, I got 3 phones. Gucci belt, hold up my pants. Maserati, I'm the man. Pinky ran 10 bands. Okay, I'm lying, my bitch stole a rolling in Vegas, I busted it down. Secure the bag, I got the pad, hit the kitchen, bustin' down. You niggas whack, ain't gon' jack, I swear that I'm gunning you down. Yo, baby, mama love me. I put dick all in her tummy. Then she go and bring me money. If she call, she know I'm coming. I'm on 30, doing 100. I got runners, I got gunners. Come and get it, say you want it. I'll bring it, extra 100, nigga.
All right, that was Grumpin' by our boy Maserati Scotty. Shout out to Mozzie. Happy belated birthday, Mozzie. It was Mozzie's birthday this week.
Big ups,
So
baby.
shout out to him. All right, thank you, Absolute. That was a dope video. Shout out to Big Marcus who put that together, that little clip together. We got some other dope videos that are getting ready to drop. And I just want to say, shout out to Villa Koola, because I've heard that the studio has been booming. Oh, were you giving me the middle finger? Oh, he was about to. See, a white guy. See, a white guy.
Oh man,
I gotta take the time to say
you're gonna get us all fired.
I only used Lunda as an example in the last topic because he was the only white guy in the building. I had to do it. It was just an example,
It's
guys.
all love. It's all
yeah,
love.
it was just an example. Shits and giggles, okay, baby.
You ain't gotta apologize. That nigga knows.
Real quick, shouts out to Tony Nelson. He's tuned in. He says,
Hey, big
"What's
up.
up,
Hey, I met
Tony
that guy
Nelson?"
the other day. Big ups to Tony Nelson,
TL
man.
Pollock, we see you with your comment, chiming in with, I'm not either for or against it. You love who you love. Shouts out. Appreciate you tuning in.
But I was I want to go back to that because I was trying to bring up Mel J's comment. She said that she's not for interracial couples. But Mel, you come from an interracial background. I'm confused.
A little bit.
Like, can you really be so tell us I'm not, I guess I'm confused.
She might have only been raised by her black side.
Yeah, she has insight on the issue, so maybe that's how she feels.
So, Mel, like, let us know, why are you against it when you're, I don't want to say a product. I don't want to say you're a product.
That's facts. You're a product of a multiracial
but that's like
relationship.
what makes you be against interracial couples? However, we're going to go into a quick topic. You can comment your response mail and we'll visit it in just a moment. But Terrence J, who was the former host of 106 in Park, he is in a little bit of a frenzy.
Yeah.
Allegedly, he crashed his $200,000 car into a parking meter before fleeing the scene. A female who witnesses claim was Jasmine, who is his current girlfriend, but only time will tell, was reportedly driving Terrence's $300,000 black McLaren.
Yes, McLaren.
Yeah.
And lost control before hitting a parking meter in a tree around 12:30 a.m. on Tuesday in California. The police are searching the area for any surveillance footage that could help identify who the female driver was. Terrence could be in some serious trouble since this is technically a hit and run. Now, the real question is, guys, who was the chick riding with Terrence at 12 a.m. at night? If it wasn't Jasmine, because Jasmine, who is his current girlfriend, very beautiful. So really, it doesn't even matter about looks, girls, because this woman is like outstanding, like naturally beautiful. But unfortunately, it wasn't enough for Terrence because he had to go.
Credit. It's the credit.
Hopefully, just a friend or an assistant. Hopefully, that's what she is.
Nah.
But Jasmine Sanders did actually go to social media after she was being hit up by a couple of people checking to see if she was okay. And she was like, wait, okay about what? Like, I'm cool. What are y'all talking about? Well, her boyfriend was in the crash, and apparently there was another woman driving his car. And everybody thinks it's you, Jasmine, but it's not you. Jasmine has confirmed that she was not the woman driving the car.
That don't mean she wasn't driving a damn car.
She said she was not driving the car.
Okay, I would say I was not driving the car too.
Okay, so you think she's lying. All right.
I'm not saying I think she's lying. I'm saying that you're taking her word like it's 100%, and I'm taking it as 50-50. She could be lying or she could be telling the truth, but you can't just say just because she said she wasn't in the car that she really wasn't in the car.
Oh, she wasn't in the car.
She wasn't in the car.
She wasn't in the car. I think Terrence J's in some shit. The real trouble comes from, not from the hit and run, you know what I'm saying? But when she get back from overseas, it's going down.
It's
like,
going
Terrence
down.
J's
Like,
some shit.
boom.
$200,000 McLaren. I heard she was driving too. Side piece was.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Moving through the lanes.
What if he was just fucked up and needed his assistant to drive for him?
Nah.
Well, then he needs to come out with the facts.
Uber.
Oh, you gonna leave your $300,000 car?
But why
I'm
would
not
the
about to let her
assistant
drive it.
bail? If it was the assistant, why would the assistant have reason to bail?
They might have been drunk too.
Terrence J was like, we can't get on these cameras. You know what I'm saying? It's already bad enough you was in the car and there's no tint in the windows. You know what I mean?
I have no idea, bro. I'm stuck.
Shouts out to the mailman. What's up?
What's up, mailman?
Stay dry out there, baby.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I don't know what to say. It's like, realistically, if who could that have been?
I want Terrence
Who
J
would
to
you
come
trust
out
to drive your $300,000 McLaren?
I mean, you can't even park a car like that in certain buildings unless they're able to ensure, the parking lot and the cars that sit in the parking lot. I will leave my car there until the next morning, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm catching the Uber or the Uber X. You know what I'm saying? Back to my mansion somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, there's a bunch of different ways to go about that. Or we could drive her car. Let's fuck up your shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, I don't think they were
out
planning
there
on
cheating.
fucking up shit. And how do you know he was cheating?
Yes, he was. He was.
let's just hop in your Corolla.
Oh, yeah.
And then you do a hit and
then
run.
how
Like
you
you
gonna-
say, like
then
you're
how you
already
gonna
making
look?
yourself
How you
look
gonna look hopping out of
suspicious.
Corolla?
All you did was hit a parking meter in a tree, okay? You didn't hit nobody, nothing. So if
That's still a DWI.
the reason why he hit and
Done.
ran is because, and if that girl was his assistant, why didn't she just stick around? If obviously, maybe the type of car,
She could have been a relative.
Okay.
That
She
was-
should
that
have
was
stuck
his cousin.
around.
That was his cousin. That was his cousin.
But you want to take off running, and now you can possibly be charged with a DWI, all that stuff.
Not
and
now.
You were.
Did they catch it?
Just fleeing the scene.
Did
They don't know if
catch
he was
it?
drunk
That's
now.
all
You
you
know
get
what's
is
gonna
fleeing the
happen?
scene.
You know what's gonna happen? Terrence J is going to tell who she is because Jasmine's going to apply pressure. That's what. So he's gonna end up telling who the woman is.
Do it, Terrence. Do it. You don't need that. She can't drive anyway.
She can't drive anyway.
Yeah, you don't need that shit.
It's hard to drive them those type of cars.
Yeah, it's a McLaren. You know.
And if you press that gas wrong.
She probably was the sober one, so he was like, hey, you got to drive because I'm a little too drunk. But hey, if it was his assistant or someone that wasn't anyone he was messing around with, then she should have just stayed around because she would not have been in trouble if she wasn't intoxicated.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. But she probably ran because it's Terrence J.
She might have had a warrant.
The media would have got, once the media would have got a hold to it, it doesn't matter. But if...
She might have had drugs.
Okay.
She might have took his drugs and took
She
them
might
away.
have been on drugs already.
Okay. Says the black man.
Well, I mean, maybe you'll have a white guy come. And
Lisa wasn't a white girl that
be
wrecked
on
the
your
shit.
side.
No, I'm just
A
playing.
white guy might have stuck around. He probably would have just stayed, talked to the cops, smooth everything out.
If it was a white guy,
for
y'all would have been
us.
dead. He would have been trying to street race that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? My fucking McLaren, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Might be better dead
Paul
than
Walker?
running from the cops.
See,
What?
if you
Cops might
marry
kill
a
you.
white guy, right?
What?
The life insurance would be crazy. If he, you know what I'm saying? If he fucks up.
Y'all being stereotypical.
Hi, Shawana. Thank you for tuning in. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody that's tuned into the Block Guys.
What up?
We're going to get ready to get in.
I mean, I do too, but I still feel like that's stereotypical.
I'm worth a lot more dead.
Right on.
All right, guys, so stay tuned. We're going to get ready to take a quick commercial break. Thank y'all for tuning into the Block. We'll be right back to finish up the second half of our show.
Tell your friends.
A positive vibe will push you to truly strive, push you beyond the limits you set for yourself inside. Positive thinking complete with positive word. The brokenness in the hood, me and you must repair. My only enemy is negative energy. It's like a sickness, but PVO is the remedy. We stay awoke and never ignore the obvious. I'm selling hope. When you see me, you know it's positive.
Listen. 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 Listen.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Go check her out on Instagram at lturner88 or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
Hey guys, it's your girl Stephanie Love from the Block. It's me and my co-host Lizzie Black every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Catch us live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and also your one and only VillaCoolerRadio.com. Every week, we're sure to provide you with raw, hilarious, and uncut discussions, and also exclusive interviews from local artists. Class is now dismissed. That was good.
Yeah.
It's your boy, Mr. IOTBA, Mr. 214, Mr. Undeniable, Mr. These boys can't touch me on my worst day. That's me. Say, man, this Wednesday night between 8 and 9 p.m. Central Time, I want everybody from the 214 to across the pond to tune in on Villa Koola. That's my new radio home. Y'all see it right here under the description, Villa Koola. Man, y'all know how I'm rocking, man. I'm on that bullshit again.
Poured raining. That's why the rain. Shut up. Why you ain't say nothing?
It's 420 somewhere, baby.
Somewhere.
So smoke up.
Oh, shit. All right.
Are we back?
We've been back.
Ain't nobody giving no cues.
But that's why we was laughing because we was back.
Oh, okay.
All right. Shout out, guys. We are back.
Y'all should roll one up, too. This is the Block, and it's 420 somewhere.
And
Shameless
it's
plugs.
like a motherfucker, so what else you got to do right about now?
Nothing. Tell your
Nothing.
friends about it. You know what I'm saying? Tell your moms and them. You know.
Oh shit, I'm tripping.
All right, so I was doing some social media trolling this week, guys, and there are a couple of albums that came out. Well, one album that I've been listening to this week. It's LMA. Ladies, go get her new album.
Shouts out to LMA.
Big ups.
And listen to
When we
Shot
gonna have her
Clock.
on the show?
Huh?
When we gonna have her on the show?
No, but
she
can-
called me
as
last
cute as
night.
she is, she can be on the show anytime
She
she
called me
like.
last night. She said she's going to come to the show next year, 2019.
Okay.
What?
Wait for it.
I need
Big
to get
ups.
that number from you.
LMA. But anyways, LMA came out with a dope album. Of course, Booed Up is featured on it. But there is a song that I was stuck on last night when I was listening to it. The rain stopped me from being great. I was getting ready to go out. And unfortunately, it didn't happen that way. So I stayed home, listened to LMA, and came across the song Shot Clock.
Safe.
And I'm only giving you 24 seconds.
Say, she got that 10,000 hours on there?
10,000 hours?
Yeah, is that on there? Did she
I
include
haven't
that?
got to the whole.
10,000 hours is like how I got hip to LMA. That's like her one of the first ones to hit the
Something
scene.
that brokered.
10,000
Yeah.
hours. Bad joint.
Okay.
But, you know, LMA, you know, what's his
24
name?
seconds for what? What's
Go
going
listen
on
to the
in
song
24 seconds?
and you'll get what she's talking about when she says I'm giving you just that amount of time.
All right.
She's fed up.
Better make it count.
Gotta be better. You better. You better. Also, I want to shout out to Yellow Beezy. He's kind of been dropping some hints. As we know, Yellow Beezy is getting ready to come out with his first official album.
He was on Sway in the Morning a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
But Yellow Beezy has been dropping photos every now and then with different elite artists.
Yeah.
One of the ones that dropped this week was with Jeezy. If you haven't seen it, you can go visit my page on Facebook. That kind of
course
leads
you
me
can.
to the suspicion that Jeezy may be featured on this next album that's coming out. Also, we've seen him with people like Chris Brown. We've seen him with people like Kevin Gates. So stay tuned because I
Might
think
be
that
dope.
might
be
now
dope.
if all those people are on that album, I think Yellow Beezy is on one and he's up one. Apparently he's up
Yeah.
one. He's like
he's
up
he's
more
up
than
a couple.
one.
Yeah.
Yellow Beezy
He's up a
has made it. He really has a person like me to be from Dallas to say I'm proud
That's
to
dope.
be from Dallas.
And shouts out to Ty Harris.
Yeah, another one.
TYE just signed with the Lynch Mob,
Oh,
Ice
shit.
Cube's label.
Okay.
Maybe last month or something. So that
That's what's
is
up.
yet another Dallas Oak Cliff. Shouts out to OCT.
Stand up.
artist getting signed to a major label.
Yeah.
And I also want to shout out to he's becoming one of my favorite artists in Dallas, Seven, the great Seven
Yeah,
Burton.
yeah.
I do have a project getting ready to come up soon with Seven, so y'all stay tuned for that. But Seven does every Sunday a little freestyle. You can go on Facebook, but he did the So Dallas challenge last Sunday. Dope.
Okay.
Lit. Like, he bodied that freestyle. You guys need to go to my page. You can find everything on my page. Go to my
Alright.
page,
Shameless
Stephanie
plugs.
Love, and go listen to that So Dallas challenge. I actually had got into a little heated discussion with someone at work the other day because they were like, "Oh, it was okay. He could have did better." Like, wait, what? Like, he could have did better. Yeah, everything he does, it gets better and better and better. So what do you mean? But hey,
We got to see what the bar is talking about. We'll go listen to it.
I want y'all to go listen.
Shout out to Big Young.
Big Young, what up, baby?
Shout out to Big Young. He
What
did
up,
a
man?
Big Young
freestyle.
tuned in.
No, yeah, he does tune in and he always, checks our shit out.
Shows his
yeah.
love all the time.
But like
He does. Oh, okay.
he kicked a freestyle. I think it was Truth in the Booth. And he killed that whole over the 2000 Forgot About Drake. That's on my page, Black on the Block.
Already. Shouts out Big Young.
I unfollowed that page, so I don't get
Big
the
Young is one of those artists
You
in
know I don't
Dallas
follow you
right there
on
about to
Facebook.
blow.
I
Yeah, he
4
really
months
is.
ago hit
He
the
really is.
unfollow button. I keep forgetting
Oh,
to follow you.
I mean, I ain't tripping.
That was like the time you made me bad.
Oh, well. Petty. That's petty as shit. He made me mad. I'm going to unfollow him. We still friends, though, because I got to
That's when
tag
you
him.
know it's
What
real.
the fuck?
Yeah, guys. Shout out to everybody that's out there dropping dope projects. Shout out to them.
What? Vibe tapes coming soon. Shameless plugs. What up, Marcus? I see you. Londa.
Get it in.
Oh, yeah, we're here somewhere. Vibe tapes
We
coming
made
soon.
him run to the stove.
Villa Koola Media.
We turn tables around here. Tables turn. We make the white boy go run our errands.
Y'all so fucking racist. Y'all dumb as hell.
They're gonna be like, cancel the block. They're racist.
We finally got
Boycott
from
the
up
block.
under Plymouth Rock, baby. We're going up.
So, hey, modern day slavery. Shout out to the block. I know I keep saying that. Shout out to everybody that's out there. The block gets a lot of love, guys.
Yeah,
We're out here.
yeah.
We're doing the things. We're doing things. We're getting ready to revamp the show, revamp the setup. Everything is coming together.
So are we about to have a third host with us?
Yeah, I think we should officially.
I'm just asking if it's official.
Well, we haven't officially made D Forbes a part of the blog, but I think Stephanie and Love, I think y'all should do that at some point.
Well, you know, we've been talking about it behind the scenes. You know, me and Marcus.
No, that means behind my back. That's what that
You were in
means.
the production meeting via phone.
Well, if Black came to production meetings, he would know about these things.
We might as
Black
well
had a car.
Can I speak on it, Marcus? Can I
man.
speak on it? We got something in the works coming, man. We got something on the works. I must be leading a segment on the block. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really excited
and you know
about
what?
that.
I was only saying that to say that I would be glad to have you.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
As a third on the
That's
block.
a precious
I
moment.
appreciate
You
it.
know, Black, I would
Some
never, I would never get rid of you.
Nah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Okay. That's fine. I mean, I wouldn't worry about getting rid of. Like, I wasn't not saying that I'm unget-riddable and I made that shit up just then and there.
Hey,
but
like Googleable.
Right, Googleable, unget-riddable. We just started
Webster,
shit
we
up.
coming.
But yeah, I just shit. The more and more he was on, I was like, shit, he might as well just stay on. Might as well be going.
All I got to say, Black, when the check come in, don't come to the production meetings. Okay? Don't start coming to the production meetings when the check comes.
Yeah.
All right, already.
All right. We
I
love you,
greatly
Black.
appreciate y'all though, having me, man. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely a dream come true. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, D Forbes. It's just, you know, we want to give everybody opportunities to be great Black. Like, for people to want to come and be a part of the block, to be a part of what me and you see, that solves all
Hold me
your
up some of
problems.
that.
All that just went out the window, right? We can just go on and move on to another discussion.
Let me make this shit clear. Not once did I have a problem. Not once did I think I was getting put off. That was strictly Black on the block, just being on the block. I saw it coming. I expected it to come. I was happy. It was like, cause shit, sometimes me and you get tired of each other and run out of shit to say. So we get somebody that ad-libs all the time in this bitch. It's like right on. 3 points. I started that and you do it more than me.
Hey, shameless plugs, baby. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's a classic. It's stuck. You know?
But it's great. I love it. And he drinks. And you don't.
I do drink.
Barely.
Drink
just not on duty.
You had 2 drinks in the club and told me
but
to
we
finish
need at
your
least
segment.
one coherent host.
You know what? First of all, you
Steph
get off
brings
the
that
mic
balance.
and super produce.
You know what I'm saying?
If I was to drink like y'all, this show would be a shit show. Like, there would be nothing being accomplished on the block. So
Like the 15-year-old who hit the porta
then
potty.
it's
Exactly. That's
like,
what I was thinking about.
for some reason, everybody, I think that people know that there are like alcoholics in the building because everybody just always wants to bring bottles to the block, to Villa Koola. So I don't know. It just
You
seems.
call me what you want.
Yeah.
I don't care. That
Hey,
don't hurt my feelings.
people watching the show, we don't mind bottles here
Yeah.
at Villa Koola. You know what I'm saying?
At all.
Send your bottles. You know what
Send
I'm
the bottles, bring the bottles.
Bring the bonnets.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Shameless plugs yet again. You know what I'm saying? Bitches
Coming
and bonnets.
soon. As soon as I can get a ride.
All right.
There was something I wanted to talk about the other. There was something I
Save
wanted
the
to talk
day,
about.
'cause I don't
I
have
was
nothing else.
You don't wanna-
I was sitting in on one of the one of the other shows on Villa Koola, man. Straight up, man. Shout out to those guys. And they were talking about Halle Berry Gabrielle Union and Vivica A. Fox. Okay? Now, I get it, the Halle Berry thing, woo, woo, but straight up, guys, listen, man, I didn't get to tell y'all the other night, but I kind of feel like y'all just went with the little 90s trend and ran with that Halle Berry shit, because I don't think Halle Berry's that bad. That's right. I said
Give me the three again, because I got something to say.
Halle Berry, Gabrielle Union, and Vivica A. Fox.
So what are we talking about now?
Yeah.
Again, D Forbes?
Now, on Straight Up the other day, they were saying, you know, who's the top.
Oh, straight up on the other,
yeah, on
one
the
of
other
the
thing.
Vita Coola's podcast.
Well,
yeah.
To tell you the truth, I've never been a really big Halle Berry fan either.
I've never been a very big
So
Halle Berry
my
fan
pick
either.
would be Gabrielle Union.
Gabrielle Union.
Because I never liked Vivica Fox's forehead. So, I mean, Halle Berry, she fine. Don't get it twisted.
I mean,
but,
she
like,
cool.
she not what everybody made her out to be after Monsters Ball. Like,
nah.
It was just
I
like.
totally agree with
The
that.
Uber Eats guys made it.
I totally agree with that, Black. And Vivica, don't get Vivica twisted now. Vivica, when she was young, was nice.
Yeah.
Vivica is still nice.
She's still nice.
I mean, but
Vivica is still nice.
But she got like plastic surgery and
Did
probably
she?
a little Botox or something going on now. But when she was young, she was hot.
Yeah.
But I don't know if Gabrielle or Vivica they kind of fail in comparison to Halle. I would say.
Now, Halle went for the credit.
Like I said, once Monsters Ball came out, all of a sudden, you wasn't hearing Halle Berry was fine like that to after Monsters Ball. Like, that's real shit.
I mean, the scene was intense. That wasn't just Halle doing that shit. I mean, it was intense. She was acting.
And they no, she wasn't
We were
acting.
supposed to
From
feel
what
like
I understand,
we
they
were
was
supposed to feel that
fucking
way
for
about Halle
real.
Berry after that. Yeah, I mean, shit.
Like, for real. They
But
wasn't.
We
They
were
wasn't
supposed
playing.
to feel like that about Halle Berry after that.
Yeah, he was giving a Billy Bob Thornton. You know what I'm saying?
She went for the credit. She went for the credit.
Yeah.
But whatever the case is, Gabrielle Union is killing Halle Berry in my opinion. And I wanted to tell them boys that, man.
What about
That's just
Stacey
what it is.
Dash?
Nah, no.
Fuck her.
No, that's worse than Trump and Kanye.
Yeah.
Now,
Stacey Dash
I've had a
is outta
long
there.
time crush on Stacey Dash. I ain't
Same
gonna
here,
lie.
bro. Same
I
here.
ain't
You used to
gonna
watch
lie.
Clueless.
Same here. Yes.
Well, I've watched Clueless like
watched
once. Not my
Clueless
type
before.
of movie. That's like a girl movies. Dudes don't really watch Clueless.
I watched Clueless to see Stacey Dash.
Dudes don't watch Clueless.
I don't fuck with Stacey Dash, man. Fuck Stacey Dash, man.
I mean,
Right.
her mentality.
Before we knew
Before
she
she had
was
political
she was
views
racist
and
against
shit.
black people.
Right.
Before we knew that black
I mean,
woman was racist
but-
against black people.
Look at Stacey in the "It All Falls Down" video.
Oh, that's Stacey.
That
Okay,
That's
or
Stacey.
Mo
Can
Money.
we discuss
Mo
something
Money.
else?
Damn.
What you want to discuss?
Well, I
Something
don't
just
know.
dawned on me here, right? Stacey Dash
You don't want us to discuss
doesn't like
bitches?
black people, right? Right?
Is that what we've come to a consensus about?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
She's vocalized shit about black people, right? And then
Go get my boiled egg.
clean that colon.
Y'all talking about
Hey, you
Stacey
want some
Dash.
mind
We
blowing?
ran her away.
But, and then Kanye, right?
Where my fruity snacks at, man?
Real niggas don't eat fruity snacks.
It's lunchtime here on the block.
Hey, you want to know who's mind blowing? You remember back a little bit back in the day that chick Tila Tequila?
Tila Tequila?
Tila Tequila was the shit.
Look, no.
She was the shit back then.
I'm just saying, look up her shit, what she's doing now. Now think about what she was. She went fucking.
She
Isn't she
was
like
one
a
of my.
porn star now
She
or
was
something?
one of my favorite porn
think
stars.
so.
Yeah,
She used to be a porn star.
Okay. Then she went reality TV.
Wearing knots and shit. She's all like pro, but she Asian, right? But
Yeah, she
all
Asian
pro,
as a motherfucker.
Like she all with that Nazi movement shit.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
Alright, that was that.
That was that.
Shout out to. Did I do social media trolling already? Yeah, I did.
You
It
did
was
not.
actually the LMA album.
Oh, you didn't say that though. We didn't have a drop.
I did say that. You didn't listen.
Did we get a drop?
Like a typical black man.
We did not get a drop. So
Well,
that
stay
means
ready,
there wasn't
man.
nobody heard it.
There wasn't a joke.
That was social media stalker.
You did. Okay.
Or are you trolling?
Can I get a cup? I appreciate y'all.
Okay, now we can go.
No, we're done.
No, we're
Social
not
media-
done.
I know we're done. That was the end of it.
Oh,
That
okay.
was the end of social media trolling.
Everybody look like everybody got the munchies in here.
It's for that's what happens when it's
So
420
Uber
somewhere.
Eats came and dropped off our snacks. Thank you to Uber Eats. I wonder, can you send Uber Eats to like the store, or does it only have to be like restaurants?
You can
and
send
stuff?
it to McDonald's.
I think you can get. I don't think you can send Uber Eats to a store, but I think you can get an Uber, like you go into the store, but just tell them, hey, pick up some Rellos and some beer on the way.
Like, can you tell
Give me
Uber
like
Eats?
pack of diamond switches.
It depends on who your Uber driver is, because
Okay.
they might just take that money and you not even have to go nowhere. It's
Right.
like, hey, just bring this shit to me, fam.
If
I
he
don't
was
even
a
want to
lit-
get in your car.
Right. If he was a legit ass Uber driver, he keeps you like that in a glove box.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
All they want is their motherfucking money and they good reviews. So shit.
Uber
I
drivers
learned
keep
a little bit
switches
about
in your
Uber.
glove box.
Lamichi Johnson just chimed in and said, favor is for the grocery stores.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. got
Okay,
it.
that's new shit.
Favor
'Cause all
is a new.
All I knew was Uber Eats and Dining Day.
You wanna know what some
Favor,
cool shit is?
F-A-V-O-R, is for the
Okay.
grocery stores.
That's what's up.
Good information.
You wanna-
Oh,
Thank you.
damn.
You want to know some cool shit though? Walmart in that pickup line, you order your stuff online and then you just go. That's the coolest shit because you know they only had like 2 lines open when you go into Walmart. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying? No matter what's
just
going on. You know what I'm saying?
Just imagine being a middle-aged single man that ain't got no kids. All you got is a dog, and it's raining outside, and you need some groceries, and you don't want to go grocery shopping, and you can send somebody to the grocery store for you.
That's cool.
Like your T. Jones used to do once you was finally old enough to drive. Oh, you want to drive? Go pick up me some groceries then.
I was
Or,
with that.
or if you are a hopeless romantic like myself,
Oh, well, you
you
also
could be at the
middle-aged
house
single
with your
no
lady
kids.
by the fireplace, and
Okay.
it's a little chill outside, and neither one of y'all want to go outside because both of y'all are looking at each other in each other's eyes, about to do the nasty. You just want you to send some lobster tails over for me and my lady because it's raining outside, dude. Why don't you come through? And that comes through, and y'all get through y'all thing, and the lobster come through, and it's just a perfect day, bro.
I've
All
had
right,
it.
so since you finished that, why don't you just play the romantic hot topics drop right now? 'Cause
That was dope.
He just hit the.
That was smooth. That was that midnight groove. You know what I'm saying? So you got Hennessy poured up, 2 ice cubes.
Talk love and sex.
Shit, I mean that. I feel like that warranted a drop.
It definitely warranted
For
a
him
drop.
to,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
looking at her eyes by the fireplace, y'all chilly,
And we ain't
stuffed
going
lobster
nowhere.
tails. My
Netflix
nigga
is
Marcus
on.
over here talking about, bro, but what about football? Nigga, you get pizza and wings.
That was
That
the host
what
of the real
happens
game.
with
You know what
football.
I'm
You get
saying?
pizza
That was the
and
host of the real
wings.
game.
That's been established for years.
He said, "What about the game, though?"
Like 12:30 at night, 12:45. I was sitting there, just blew one. I was like, pulled up that Uber Eats, McDonald's open.
Already.
They bring that shit right to
Already.
$3.
$3.
That's the delivery charge.
All right. Well,
Right
there you
on.
have it. You just got all of your breakdown about Uber Eats, Favor, and all that. Hey,
Cut the
so
check.
We
cut
need
the
a
check.
sponsorship.
All right.
Uber
Yeah.
Eats.
Yeah.
Cut the check. So we
All
don't
right.
have to leave any $200,000 McLarens at the Boom Boom Lounge or White Diamonds or some
The
shit.
Boom Boom Lounge.
Oh, wherever the
Wait a
fuck.
minute.
Need to go back to the Boom Boom Lounge while y'all tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Can I park my $200,000 McLaren?
You
And the
better
Boom Boom
not.
Lounge?
You better
No, hell no.
put
All
that
right, well,
bitch-
shout out to everyone that's going to the Boom Boom Lounge, which is nobody.
We're not going.
Did y'all buy her a pistol?
Who?
Did y'all buy her a pistol?
Shit, I'm about to get me one.
Cause she been shooting
I'm actually
shots.
going to a gun class in November
Why are you going to a gun class?
because I want to get
I think that's
licensed to
good.
carry.
Yeah, I
Why
think
do you
that's
want to
good.
get? Okay.
So-
That's right.
Do I
That's
need to
fine.
tell my boy
That's
to
your
take
right.
out a life insurance policy at this point?
Oh,
If he
shit.
feels necessary, then hey,
There's no point of getting licensed to carry realistically. But
that's cool. I'm good. I know how to
she know how to.
walk in there straight. and
Turn
then
it
walk
on
out
for a
about
second,
pull
you
these
know?
hoes. So yeah, I'll be licensed to carry in November. Check your girl out. I'll be strapped. Try me if you want
Get
to.
the strap.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, just call me
Now
when you
what
go
you
to the
say,
gun
nigga?
range. So I can get it on videotape. See, this deranged chick
Call
here.
me too, so I can bring mine out there.
Deranged now, black deranged girl
You
with
know
a
what?
gun.
Don't call me, because I would go out there and shoot with you, but you might fuck around and shoot me.
Yeah. No, I don't want anybody with me when I go.
Good. I don't want to go.
Because
Yeah,
I
you
don't
can release
yeah.
some anger that way.
Yeah.
You know, release some shit.
Yeah.
It's therapeutic. You know,
yeah.
bing. And then learn how to protect yourself. You know, if somebody ever walk in your house that's unaccounted for, fucking shoot them.
Yeah,
You know?
and the reason why I went ahead and enrolled in the class is because the other day I was riding home from work, and I guess it was raining, and there was a Mexican behind me, and apparently I wasn't driving fast enough for him, which I wasn't because it was raining.
It was raining.
And he decided to throw all type of stuff at my car. So I was
you
like, you
would've
know
shot
what?
him?
This would have been the
would've
perfect
shot
time
him?
where I would have pulled out that bitch and been like, look,
Nope,
you motherfucker,
that's
try
illegal.
me.
That's called brandishing a weapon.
I don't give a fuck. But at that time, I didn't know
That's
what he was going to
terrorist.
pull out. So I'm like, this would be
What?
the perfect time because he was throwing shit at me. I literally had to like keep swerving over so he could never get on the side of me because I didn't know what he was going to
But
pull
see,
out.
that's like a road rage incident. That could have made it worse. What if he had a gun too and he just bout that shit?
But what
You
if
know,
I
that's-
would have had a gun and he's just throwing stuff at me and things like that? Like if he did it to me.
So you
ain't
just
no
gonna pull your
telling.
gun out?
Yeah, I was gonna show it to him.
See, that's what. Okay, you got to get out of that mentality. Like, you see,
So,
if you
but
see it,
but it's okay.
If you
so,
see it, I need to use
Okay,
it.
so tell me what I could have done for. I'm a woman. I'm driving in the car home from a long day at work. Just because I wasn't driving, I'm supposed to just take him throwing shit at me. He wanted to get on the side of me, so I'm not sure what he was going to do if he would have been able to get on the side of me.
So you are scared at this point? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to go through the class to do that, because in Texas, your car is an extension of your house, and it's legal for you to keep a firearm, rifle or shotgun in plain sight, pistol concealed in your car, meaning that if an officer comes
Shout
to your
out to
car,
Lamichi Johnson, because I did have a water bottle in my car and it was in my lap. And if he would have got on the side of me, I would have been ready to chunk that bitch at him.
But Lamichi says put a couple of pennies in the bottle and lunge it at bitch.
Okay. I'm going to remember
You
that
can
next
kill
time.
somebody like that, Lamichi.
But I did
Hey,
because
Lamichi
if
watching
he
snaps.
would
You know
have
what I'm saying?
gotten on the side of me,
What the hell, Lamichi?
I was going to be ready to throw the bottle at him. So,
She said piss and pee.
why though?
because he was
What happens if you throw the bottle and then he pulls out a pistol?
That's you know, you got to be ready for that shit. But it's raining outside. Sometimes you got to pick and choose your battles, man. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, slow
If
down.
it damage your car, fuck it.
Well, go fast. I don't know. Like, just tell the nigga leave me alone or something.
Did you have your seatbelt on?
Yeah.
All right.
That question was so irrelevant.
I mean, sometimes you gotta just buckle up and go along for the ride. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, we in it now. You know, fuck it.
He said, "Was your airbags
All right,
on?
so let's
Did you
get
press the
into.
button?"
We're gonna get ready to wrap this show up. I have fly shit for you. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
It's the block, and this is that fly shit.
All right, I had to stretch. This is your fly shit.
The drop and play.
Yeah.
Oh. I could've sworn I
How
heard
to approach a woman according to women. The core of what men want to learn from the art of charm initially is generally how to approach a girl in public. We understand approaching a woman in public can be very nerve-wracking, especially if you don't have a lot of experience in doing so. However, you might also be making it harder on yourself than it needs to be. Here are 5 tips that will help you when it comes to how to approach a girl in public with great success. Number 1, walk tall. D, you ain't got no problem with that. But you ain't got no problem with that either. Stand up straight, though, and have a manly gait about your walk, okay?
Like Denzel.
Oh, okay. Number 2, approach immediately. Go for the juggler. Do you ever find yourself wondering if a woman noticed you or not? Guess what she did. That's why it's important to approach a woman in public immediately. The longer you wait, the more likely you are to seem creepy at worst or unconfident at best. Number 3, don't overthink it. Another benefit of approaching a girl immediately is that it cuts down on natural tendency to overthink your approach. Number 4, using body language. When you talk to your guy friends, you two aren't facing each other dead on. Similarly, you don't want to do this when you approach a woman. It's best to approach her from the side, or at the very least, pivot thereafter your initial approach. Talk to her over your shoulder, turning in when you talk and turning slightly away when she does.
Is that what it is?
This is a far more natural way to talk to her rather than the job interview style that's all too many men use when they approach women.
So turn around.
Hey, what's up? No, I noticed you, babe.
Boy, if y'all don't get y'all Instagram poses the fuck out of here.
Number 5, getting her number. Especially if you're approaching a woman in public during the day or in a place other than the bar or the club, you want to get her number fast. How do you do this? After you've gotten her interested and gotten her attention, tell her that you need her number so that the two of you can get together. Hand her your phone, ready to accept your number, then text her with something like, "This is AJ, the hottest guy you've seen all day." That's a lie. Don't text that.
I disagree with number 2.
Number 2?
What was number 2?
Yeah, number 2 was
approach immediately.
Yeah,
I think number 2
man.
was some real shit.
No,
I think number 2 is some real shit.
I don't. I said I disagree with number 2.
Well, let me know why. Let me know why.
Because it's on some shit like I've noticed that some dudes will approach a girl immediately and it be too much for them. But I'm more on some shit like if I'm going to approach a girl, I'm gonna act like I don't notice you the whole fucking time.
So you don't seem thirsty.
And I'll see you.
Well, that's
notice
the problem.
No, I don't want you to seem thirsty, but I'll see you noticing me to see if I'm noticing you.
No, see, now you're doing too much. You're doing
I noticed
too
you
much.
noticing me.
I think that you should definitely, coming from a woman's point of view, approach immediately. Because you don't want to give like if that's a girl that you're really eyeing in the club, approach her immediately. Because if you are looking at her, it's probably like 10 other guys looking at her. You don't want someone to beat you to the punch, right?
Right, and she'll probably go, you know what I'm saying? You'll be saying that.
Yeah.
You ever been in the club and been like, damn, I should have talked to her. You know what I'm saying? Some like random whack nigga walked up and talked to her and she went for the shit.
And then
you know
probably left the club with them and they're like, damn.
You're like, hey.
It's my Cinderella.
Boom.
Cinderella in the club.
Alright, so is there another one?
Red bottom in here.
Do you agree with any of them?
I agree with a lot of them.
You disagree with any of them?
Hold on. The body language. No, body language is good. No, the body language one I disagree with. 87% of communication is nonverbal. You know what I'm saying? So the looking over your shoulder thing and all that on.
But they said to pivot, so you got to pivot, nigga.
Pivot. We're
like
not
Sophia
playing ball
Ruby.
here. We're not hooping.
You got to like
Yeah,
turn.
yeah.
Sophia says she don't want a nigga all in her face, a strange dude just straight in her face. Like, that can be a little creepy. So yeah, like a little side
I like the side thing.
I'm on some shit like.
You know, my dude. I can remember like yesterday when I met my dude in Carson's Live.
What was the line? What was the pickup line?
You know what? I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you something.
Cards.
The first
I got
thing
that
that
Chris
I
on
noticed
deck. No,
when he was standing behind me, I was standing in front. I had happened to walk past him, and I don't know if I stopped or if he stopped me, but he like whispered in my ear something. Okay? But then when I looked down, I noticed his shoes, and then we've been going there.
He had clean shoes on. He did some smooth shit, whispered in your ear, and he had
You
clean
know what
shoes.
was the turn on? He didn't have like the ordinary shoes on. That
What
was
did he
what
have
it
on?
was.
Some Stacy's?
He had on. I can't remember. It wasn't like no Air Force Ones or no
She
Jordans.
Some regular niggas.
She would have been mad at me. She would have looked down and seen them slides.
Yeah, some grown man shit on.
I'd have been like, cancel that,
Seen them
nigga.
motherfucking slides.
You
and
stepped
been
to it like you had
hey,
credit, baby.
So yeah, but he wasn't directly in front of me. He was the whole up on my back. Was like, oh yeah, daddy. No, I'm sorry.
Damn, first night.
Whoa.
No,
Damn.
No, I did call him. I did call him right after the club. That was the only dude that I called right after the club.
That's how you know it's real. You get a response after the club.
She say, "What you about to do?"
No, but you want to know what he told me? The reason why he said that
It's past my bedtime.
No,
I'll holler
no,
tomorrow.
he didn't say anything. No, what he told me he thought after like a couple of months after we started talking, he told me that I asked him, "How did you feel about me calling you right after the club?" I don't know what it was.
He said he
it was
thought
just,
he was gonna fuck.
Yeah, he said that he thought that he was gonna fuck.
I mean,
but he didn't.
See, that's honesty right there. You gotta respect that in a relationship.
Yeah, but he did after he took me to Chili's with a gift card.
Shit, them Chili's gift cards is a bad motherfucker. Hey,
man.
Hey, if you had a Chili's gift card and some coupons,
and some coupons.
Lamichi chimed in and said, "Step to her like you got some credit."
Yeah, his shoes will tell you his credit score.
Right, baby. Hey,
Now,
Lamichi been listening, baby.
Now,
hey, that
look,
nigga Marcus
ladies.
stepped to it like he had that credit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Now
Like,
he
hey,
had that gift card credit.
I got
Hey,
Chili's
how
gift
much
cards.
on this one?
Now,
Got you.
I don't want to, like, ladies, I wouldn't necessarily go for a guy who has on Balenciagas these days, because if he has on Balenciagas these days, he's probably like a credit card scammer, or because anybody who wants to wear like some ugly ass shoes like that,
He didn't just have Balenciaga. He had Chili's gift cards too.
Oh
right?
no, he didn't have on Balenciagas. But I'm saying
I
like
don't even know
nowadays,
where to buy them hoes from.
I don't even know. Them hoes are ugly.
Are those the ones with all the spikes on them?
No, they're the ones that look like they got different colors.
It's hard enough to buy a pair of Nikes in a size 13, yo. It's over.
Nigga,
with.
what?
That's
I
it.
don't even buy shoes.
Oh, we know. Oh, we
I don't
know.
even buy
Hey, we're
shoes.
starting to GoFundMe to purchase Black some shoes for 2019.
Shit, just send the shit to me in my Cash App.
Nah, we are going to do GoFundMe so we know exactly what the money is going to.
Yeah, I
not
ain't
cash.
tripping about having some new shoes.
Huh?
I ain't tripping about having some new shoes.
It's always better when it's free.
I just don't buy them. Why they so high?
What shoes?
Yes, bro.
You can go to Shoe Carnival and get you like two pair of
Or I
shoes,
can
buy
get
one
me
get
some
one half off.
slides.
You can get two pair of Nikes at Shoe Carnival for less than $60.
If you wear a size 9.5.
No, Shoe Carnival. You can go. Shoe
Fuck
Carnival.
Shoe Carnival.
Yeah. Go to Shoe Carnival.
Well,
All right, guys, that was that. Thank y'all for tuning in to the block. Shout out to Rage on the Stage tonight, guys. 10 p.m. Doors open. I believe it's $5 to get in. Go check it out. Shout out to Solo Texas and E. Smith. We're sorry that you couldn't make it today, but we will definitely see you on the 27th. Stay tuned. We'll be here same time, same place next week. We are out and class is dismissed.
yay.
Tell you.
You've been listening to The Block. If you missed any part of the show, you can catch us every weekday, or you can download the podcast on VillaCooleradio.com. School is over, and we out.